Ladies and gentlemen, in our main event of the evening, it will be Bravo Wombo going toe to toe with Stella Bella in a cat fight. Man versus fur, kitty litter box versus letterbox. Who will stand tall? It's the most wonderful time of the year. Alright, gang. The wrestling gods have once again blessed us with a spectacular event. An event so unpredictable that I am very much looking forward to it. And obviously, it's called
WrestleMania! How can you not be fired up with Montez? Look out! Oh, God!
Ah, yes, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania has come back to town like Santa Claus on a cold winter night. Regardless of its piss poor booking and its bad decisions, I am still a wrestling fan through and through. So thanks, Jelly Roll. I hope you're happy with yourself. Look, that is not in my criteria. That is not in my space bracket. I'm just here to talk about movies and television shows with you guys. So to keep the positivity going, here's what I'm going to do for you all. In the depressing state that WrestleMania is facing right now, I am going to list my top 4 wrestling movies of all time. This list took me forever, even though it's only 4. There's so many wrestling movies that I completely forgot about. So honestly, guys, if you have a wrestling movie that you generally love, that's your all-time favorite, let me know down in the comments below. Okay, starting off, number 4 is Unstoppable. So Unstoppable, if you don't know already, it's on Prime Video. It's about this one-legged amateur wrestler by the name of Anthony Robles. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I suck at names, by the way. But it's based on a true story, and again, he's a one-legged wrestler trying to become this NCAA wrestling champion. And whilst having this disability, he's also having personal issues at home. Like him, his siblings, and his mom, played by Jennifer Lopez, they're getting verbally abused, they're getting physically abused. Like, there's just so much turmoil and chaos in this household. What's wild is in one of the scenes in the movie, Jennifer Lopez's character, she gets straight like whacked. She gets mollywopped, like smacked right in the face by the stepfather. So Anthony, the one-legged guy, he like literally German suplexes Brock Lesnar's his ass. Like he basically like, get the fuck off my mom. The stepdad was so pissed when he did that. He was like, oh, you think you're Mr. Hotshot now. You won a couple tournaments. I'm going to go get milk and leave now. But I'm not gonna lie, this was a very inspiring and sad story. Anthony was trying to get accepted into these programs, but these coaches, these organizations were like, nah, he only has one leg. Like what else can he do, But he proved everybody wrong. He made the naysayers second guess themselves, even the coaches, the people he wrestled against, his family, everybody. This was incredible to watch. And at number 3, or shall I say tres, is
Nacho! Who?
Yes, indeed, Nacho Libre. Or for me personally, my original El Grande Americano. But seriously, this was my second introduction into Jack Black other than School of Rock. And I'm just now realizing something. I think Jack Black is the first white man to do brownface, because I guess he played a Mexican. Like, this man is Jewish. What are we doing? Like, this was before cancel culture. But no, low-key, I think I was about 6 or 7 when this movie came out. I remember it came out on like Nickelodeon, and I just watched it on TV. This was kind of also my introduction into Lucha Libre as well, with the masked wrestlers and the Mexican culture. I think this was a great display of that. I think that this was a good depiction of what goes on in the wrestling scene for Lucha Libre. Literally, the only Mexican wrestlers that I knew were Rey Mysterio and Alberto Del Rio during that time. And now look where he's at. Wow. And number 2 is the Iron Claw. Man. This movie was nothing but historic, depressing, and overstimulating all in one. From the cinematography to the acting performances to the dark moments in the film. This was absolutely phenomenal. This film was about the famous, legendary Von Erich wrestling family. This was a star-studded cast. You had Harris Dickinson, you had Zac Efron, and I'm about to glaze really quickly, Jeremy Allen White. If you don't watch The Bear, if you don't watch Shameless, and you're from Chicago, please watch it. I love me some Jeremy. He's awesome. And I don't know what they took or how they did it, but all of these men look jacked. Like, they're all buff as hell. Like, was Zac Efron playing basketball again? No. He probably been working out with Hulk Hogan.
Are you high too, Stinger? I mean, are you smoking the same crap he's been smoking?
And what's crazy is, it seems like in the film and in real life, I'm not sure, that the brothers, they all seem like they have their own personal agenda, their own personalities, you know, their own goals in life. And it's upsetting to see the tragedy, especially towards the end of the film, but it was also very inspiring and very triumphant. And at number one, for my all-time favorite wrestling movie, simply The Wrestler. Not only is The Wrestler my favorite wrestling movie of all time, this might be one of my favorite movies, period. One of the saddest, inspiring movies I've ever seen. This movie has stuck with me for years. Like, I literally remember me and my family, we used to have this big black case filled with movies, over like 100, 200, 300 films. And one of those movies I had inside that case was The Wrestler. This film was the pure depiction of, what do I have to sacrifice to chase my dreams? What drug do I have to take? Who do I have to cut off in my life to chase my dreams, no matter who it is? Not just in the wrestling business, but in life in general. This movie is about an aging 1980s wrestler who is trying to make a comeback after having some health issues. His whole entire life starts to spiral out of control. He works at a deli. He heavily abuses substances just to enhance his wrestling abilities. He even abandons his own daughter. And oddly enough, this man even kindles a relationship with a stripper. I'm in love with a stripper. And shockingly, the stripper, she's a whole vibe. Like, she grieves with the man, she consoles with the man. Like, she goes through things, they talk about things in life together. Like, she's this positivity spark that he needs in his life. She's that emotional support that he needs, and just a shoulder to cry on. So you mean to tell me I'm finna go to the strip club and find me a therapist? That would be nice. And the starring actor of the film, Mickey Rourke, man, I wish he would have won an Oscar for this film. His acting chops in this were absolutely incredible. And even the other leading actress who played the stripper, I don't know her name that well, I'm not gonna mess it up. But she did great as well. I wish she would have got nominated or at least won an award or something. Like, she killed that role. But gang, that's where I'm gonna end things. That's my all-time list for my personal favorite wrestling movies of all time. What's yours? Man, just let me know down below in the comments. Bye-bye.